And so he said, that is the origin of the word etymology. Hey, before we all leave, guys, I'm kind of worried about this product placement video we have coming up. Well, not worried, but I just think we should maybe talk it through a little bit. Everybody's on the same page. We all know what product placement is, right?
Here, okay, product placement is when companies pay to have their goods inserted into the narratives of film and television. Done, boom, right?
That's the literal definition, yes. There's a lot more to it than that, you know? I challenge you guys, the next time you watch a movie, keep a little scrap of paper and a pen and count the number of brands that you recognize in that movie. You'll be blown away. And it's kind of fun.
All right, well, how about we lead in with this? Did you know that in 2013, companies spent $1.8 billion globally just on product placement in movies? I mean, that film Man of Steel, they had like 100 product partners.
Yeesh, must be how they made themselves feel better about having Superman kill like half of Metropolis.
Spoilers, Lauren!
No, that's good stuff, Jonathan. I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And you know, like, publications such as Business Week and Forbes have tons of articles on product placement. What about you, Ben? You don't have much to say. What's going on with you today?
Product placement, totally. Yeah. One thing that I really dislike about product placement is when advertisers think they're slick and they sneak a product in using CGI or something after they've already shot everything. It looks so fake, you know? And what is BrainStuff about? It's about reality and science, and it should feel organic.
Ben, you're not,
Josh, leave him alone, okay? He's been having a hard time ever since that income tax episode. And besides, product placement does not just happen in movies. It's happening in books, video games, even some YouTube channels are getting paid to do it.
And if they're doing it well, it can really add depth to a story. Like in True Detective, when Matthew McConaughey's character was turning those tall boys of Lone Star into little beer can men, it made sense because the character's from Texas. It really added a level of engagement to the story. If it just said beer, it wouldn't have made any sense.
Spoilers, Lauren! But she's right. I mean, these companies are really going to make this even more prevalent when they start engaging in negative product placement. That'll be when they pay to have their competitors' products shown in a bad light in movies.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, it's kind of like how Shark Jaws gives you such a better beer opening experience than all that trash at KitchenAid or Bed Bath & Beyond. You know, it's, what's that old thing they say, twice the bite for half the price?
Seriously, Ben, you're plugging Shark Jaws in the middle of our meeting?
But there are no rules against it. The FCC pretty much only regulates product placements in children's programming.
Maybe we could put a little text at the bottom of the screen whenever we do product placement to warn people they're being psychologically manipulated into buying something, you know?
Josh, the advertisers would never go for that. I mean, the whole point about product placement is that it's supposed to be worked naturally into the plot, so it just seems like it fits inside the story.
Yeah, Josh, come on, man. Get on the product placement party train. Product placement has been around since at least the 1950s when Gordon's Gin asked Katharine Hepburn to feature their products in The African Queen, which was a good movie.
Yes, it was. And I mean, how do you expect us to get paid anyway? There are entire agencies and corporate positions that just deal with product placement. I mean, we couldn't even do this amazing show if we didn't have sponsors.
Doesn't this bother you guys? I mean, like this wanton commercialization of free media? It's not to mention when we start losing subscribers, hemorrhaging them, I predict, because we're just putting products in everything.
Well, if we're clever about it, nobody's gonna notice. The products just need to be visible and seen. They don't have to be the focus of the whole episode. I mean, movies do this all the time with cars. Think about the DeLorean and Back to the Future.
Spoilers!
Look, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, nobody watches commercials anymore, so advertisers have a really hard time getting through to potential customers. In a way, it's not even their fault. It's ours for being so jaded.
Well, look, if we're going to do this, we should do it right. We should at least mention that there are 3 different ways that product placement happens.
A lot of times, to make a scene seem more realistic, we have to have somebody using an actual product.
And other times, product placement works by the company giving the crew a product as a form of compensation. So did you know that in that new Star Trek movie, all of the crew got a new Nokia phone and service.
Can we call Nokia?
Sometimes a gift of a product alone is not enough, and that is where cold, hard cash comes in, my friends. The clients will provide a fee to the talent as compensation.
I think you're all fat cats. I think you're sellouts. And you know what? Our viewers are going to look right through you guys and see right into your corrupt souls.
If they have a problem with it, or if they really like it, they can let us know in the comments.
Yeah, or on Facebook, or Twitter, or Tumblr.
Yeah, and at the very least, they'll go there to interact with us to see what kind of cool science content we're sharing.
But you know what's better than product placement, right?
Short jaws! They're mean! They slice! They dice! They cut! They bite!
Aren't you tired of opening bottles like a jackass?
Well, why don't you apply 2 tons per square inch pressure on your life with shark jaws? Stop standing there using an ordinary stapler. People hate you.
Go to BrainStuffShow.com and get $5 off your next set of shark jaws.
There's blood in the water and shark jaws are here to stay!